True events and human stories of sorrow, courage, and achievement have inspired some of Hollywood's best films, from Into the Wild to The Imitation Game. Here are the 10 best movies based on true stories. American Sniper, 2014. Clint Eastwood's theatrical adaptation is a visceral story of Navy SEAL sniper Chris Kyle, whose pinpoint precision during the Iraq War saved countless lives and made him a legend. Kyle, on the other hand, battled to escape the haunting shadow of war and death when he was ultimately released from his combat duties and returned home, and had difficulties reuniting with his wife and children. A Beautiful Mind, 2001. This film, which depicts the biography of mathematical prodigy John Forbes Nash Jr., demonstrates that the boundary between pure genius and psychosis is often blurred. Viewers get an intimate look at the life of these tremendously bright people, played by Russell Crowe, who is also extremely burdened. Nash suffered from schizophrenia, which had a significant impact on his personal life, relationships with family, and friends, and work. Schindler's List, 1993. This film portrays the story of Oskar Schindler, played superbly by Liam Neeson, a Nazi businessman who had a change of heart and saves over 1,000 Jews during the Holocaust. The film is directed by Steven Spielberg and stars Ralph Fiennes as the infamous Commandant Amon Goeth, the leading Nazi executioner. The film was well received, winning the Academy's Totemic Best Director and Best Picture honors that year. Catch Me If You Can, 2002. In this feature film based on the life of Frank Abagnale Jr., Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks play the key characters. Abagnale grew up to be an expert in forgery and disguise, and he was able to cash checks for millions of dollars while posing as a Pan Am pilot, a doctor, and a legal prosecutor. What's more astounding is that he accomplished all of this before turning 19, and the main reason he did so was to reunite his parents, who had become estranged due to financial difficulties. The picture combines comedic parts with fast action and outstanding performance, so DiCaprio should have gotten his long-awaited Oscar. Spartacus, 1960. I'd rather be here, a free man among brothers, facing a long march and a hard fight, than the richest citizen in Rome, fat with food he didn't earn and surrounded by slaves, says one of the iconic and uplifting lines from this masterful representation of arguably history's most famous slave revolt. The film, directed by Stanley Kubrick, is widely regarded as one of the best films ever made on the Roman Empire. Midnight Express, 1978. Midnight Express is based on the true incident of Billy Hayes, an American college student who was arrested and imprisoned for smuggling drugs out of Turkey. The title of the film is prison slang for an attempted prisoner escape, which Billy attempts several times only to be recaptured and mercilessly thrashed by the guards. The music, which received the Academy Award for Best Original Score in 1979, is one of the most well-known aspects of the picture. Into the Wild, 2007. Into the Wild, a true narrative of one man's spiritual journey through the natural world, highlights the numerous tensions and challenges that plague those who are uncomfortable with a worldly lifestyle. It's underpinned with a longing to be free and independent, escape the conventions of society, and discover transcendence in nature. Christopher McCandless, a great student and athlete at Emory University, abandons his possessions, donates his whole $24,000 savings account to charity, and hitchhikes to Alaska to pursue his goal. Alexander Supertramp was born, and he would go on to become a legend. The Imitation Game, 2014. This riveting film, starring the outstanding Benedict Cumberbatch, aka Sherlock, in the major role, follows the story of computer scientist Alan Turing, who tries to crack the Enigma code that the Nazis employed to provide security for their radio messages during World War II. Turing was a genius, but he was a nightmare to deal with since he thought his co-workers were inferior to him. If he is to succeed, he will have to overcome both the mathematical and social challenges. Apocalypse Now, 1979. Apocalypse Now is partially based on Joseph Conrad's Heart of Darkness, 1899, which was inspired by true events in the author's life. Captain Willard, played by Martin Sheen, is dispatched on a risky mission into Cambodia to shoot a renegade colonel, Marlon Brando, who has set himself up as a deity among the local tribe and is thought insane in this remake of the story set during the Vietnam War. Oh, and the Doors score is incredible. Escape from Alcatraz, 1979. Alcatraz was the most secure jail of its time, located on an island in San Francisco Bay. It was thought to be impossible to escape until Clint Eastwood, Fred Ward, and Jack Thibault, playing themselves, made a successful attempt in 1962. The success of their venture is still up for debate, but this gripping story provides a thorough exploration of the facts and imaginations. Which of these movies is your favorite? Please tell us in the comments section below. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos about your favorite celebrities and movies. Thanks for watching.